our first Trendspotting of 2021. Interior designer Glen Peloso is back. He's going to get us all organized. I love these segments because I love to organize.
You know, I sort of guessed that you would be an organizer, but I am too. So we have that in common. I don't have the cats, you do, but I do have the organization gene. I don't know how to get rid of it. It's sort of it's somewhere between OCD and organization for me. I think that's how it goes. But it's that weird time of year where we've got, you know, everybody came, they bought us things. We have all of these new things in our house now because people wanted to get more because we couldn't go to parties. Plus all the sales are on, and now you have to figure out what to do with all this stuff. And I think part one is if you didn't use it in the last year, unless it has huge sentimental value, let it go because you have to store those things. But every year I think that it happens as we get around to the point of Christmas and you're putting the tree up, you get all these boxes and you're opening things and they're taped up and it just all seems like a big mess. And you think to yourself, you know, this year I'm going to get it organized so the next year it's not such a difficult job of unraveling things. And just get some organization boxes, and you can buy these online or any old kind of place. And what they allow you to do is take all those ornaments, put them into a box on a couple of levels, just store one box as opposed to thousands, and it makes things way better so that you don't have to start the year with, "Dear Santa, I can explain."
I like this idea because then you don't see. My problem is mine are in boxes, but they're all wrapped up in tissue. And then when I look at it, I'm like, I don't know which ornaments these are. So that's a great idea.
Yes, yeah, and then they'll all fit into one box. And the bigger ones you can put in separate boxes. Then the stuff that you need to keep, like I think the summer throws and all the things you're not going to use this time of year, put them in just like a Rubbermaid tote. And these ones are designed to sort of slide under the bed, which means that you can get a couple under the bed. They're out of the way. You don't have to think about them, and it cuts down on the amount of dust that's under the bed and how much you have to vacuum under there. And I like that a lot. The other thing I do is I take the larger ones and just the stuff that you don't lose that you're going to put into a closet, you're going to put into storage, or you're going to put someplace else, put them into a larger tote. And then what I do is I just spread them all out on the floor, take a photo of everything that's in the thing. You can, if you're super organized, which I'm sure you are, you can create a spreadsheet of this is what's in that box, and then you can go to the box, see exactly what's in it, and know and not have to worry about it. So I just take a photo, and then I just take, you know, like a Sharpie or whatever, and write on it what it is, take it apart, and then you don't have to unpack the whole box going,
to see what's inside.
What's exactly in that thing. And then once it gets to the little things, like if you don't have the time or you don't have the budget right now to put in a full closet organization system, something like these are great. Now, I use them just, you know, for things like the mask that we now have to have, but I think that even if you can use the wall space in your closet as opposed to the space, put your shoes in totes, stack up the totes, and then all of a sudden you're able to see what you have. It's all on one wall, and it's not a sea of things that just keeps your life organized. You know, like socks in drawers, or you can stack those in a closet now because it just allows you to keep things organized. The other thing that I think is great, and I'm just doing the really super practical things, but this is called brilliance, and so you can see right into it. And really, it's a food thing, right? You get them like for food, and this again is a Rubbermaid thing. And they all clip on, and so you can see what's in them. You can throw them in the dishwasher. You can throw them in the microwave. They're great that way. But I love them because they come in these little tiny things, so I can organize all of the drawers inside of my junk drawer. So the little paper clips go in one thing, and then I have the little USB keys in another thing. Or I take all the stuff that you need to clean your glasses and those kinds of things, put them in one box, clip it in. So you always find those things. Pens, all that kind of stuff is super organized. And for me, it feels great because you know what you have, you know what you don't need to go buy. And you can do the same thing inside the pantry so that you can organize your pantries, find exactly what you want, be able to look in and see what you have versus wondering about it. So that sort of does the things that are those organizational things that are sort of the practical inside a closet, don't need to look to them. But once you get inside the house, you want to have some organization, but you want to make it beautiful. So like something simple like, you know, IKEA just takes a box and, you know, you can put these on a shelf. In there, I do things like, you know, this is all sort of for super formal wear. That's the stuff I'm not going to throw away over the next 6 or so months. Put that into a thing. And then these beautiful decorative boxes. This is just gorgeous, and it could sit on any table anywhere in the house. Once I open it up, it's all those stupid cords that you need for every kind of appliance. Or, you know, but once the lid is on, who knows?
It's beautiful.
It just looks like a gorgeous box. These, you know, so I have these beautiful leather boxes, and these can go in the middle of a coffee table in any sort of room that you have. And then once you get inside of them, it's just all sunglasses, don't need them right now because no sun and I can't go anywhere where I might need sunglasses. So I can stick them in that box. And this is a really cool thing because I like glasses and I like to be able to change them. This is called an Oyo box, and has a beautiful finish, but inside of it is a collection of just different readers. So I've done this many times, and this is great for people who have, various kinds of, I need just to read this, and so I put on the glasses. I did this originally for restaurants. When people couldn't look at the menu, they could bring them a box of a variety of different kinds of readers. Yeah.
Okay.
And then very finally is just organize the insides of your drawers. This is a company called Gliding Shelf Company. And they can retrofit this into cabinets. So this just takes all of the, cutting boards, cheese boards that I have, which apparently I'm eating a little bit more of right now. Slide it away. And then when you're trying to find that stuff during something, you pull it out and it's all already organized for you. And those kinds of things just make the whole process of living that much easier. And it also is perfect for people like you and me.
I love it. Thank you, Glenn. Great to see you again.
It is a great to see you too. And welcome to 2021.